So how to go from where you are where you want to be. So I want everyone to stand up, please, quickly. Ako po ay more of a teacher. Where you want to go. I want you guys to raise your hand as high as you can. Raise it up. Okay? Okay? I mean, raise your hand as high as you can. As high as you can. Okay. There you go. Okay, pagpaba mo na. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Yan. Diyan lang kayo, magkakabilang ako, ha? Okay. Seriously, just close your eyes. Okay, I want you to imagine mo lang, wag mo itataas. Imagine you are raising your hand. Okay? And you are reaching it as high as you can and up to a point that you are actually reaching the ceiling na. Yung kisame, nahahawakan mo na. Okay, that high. For some reason, abot mo siya. Are you good? Okay, open your eyes. I want you to look at that ceiling and reach as if you are reaching it as high as you can. Come on, come on. As high as you can. Reaching the ceiling. Okay, okay, very good. Go down na. Upo na po kayo. I'll explain something here. Before I ask you to stand up, sabi ko, reach your hand as high as you can. And most of you did. But then I ask you to close your eyes. Imagine, in your head, picture it, that you are actually reaching the ceiling. And what happened? Right? Pinabuksan ko po ang mata ninyo at pinaabot ko sa inyo. And you guys really, the second time, you really reach that high. Yung iba tumalon pa. Yung iba tumingkayad pa. Have you felt that? Na parang yung second time na tinaas yung kamay nyo, you reach, parang na-stretch pa talaga yung tagiliran mo, yung kamay mo. You feel that? You felt that? Right? Why? Because of goals. Because when I ask you to reach into something, you tend to, what? To go further. Because finally, you are trying to achieve something. Though, sa exercise natin, kisame lang, but that is an example of the power of your imagination. That is an example of the power of having pictures in your head. Lahat po ng natinangkong successful program about personal development, there is always goal setting. So kung hindi na po ito yung first time ninyong marinig, naiintindihan ko po na malamang narinig mo na yung goal setting, pero that's how important it is. Very important. And it is important that you write down your goals. Hindi kasi po pwedeng, ano bang goal mo this year? To make more money. What do you mean more money? Bigyan kita ng 10 piso, more money na. Is that what you mean? Right? So, there was a study from Harvard Business School, this is the most recent one, did a study in financial status of students 10 years after graduation and found that as many as 27% po nung mga nagtapos for 10 years, 27% of them needed financial assistance. 60% of them were living to paycheck to paycheck. Sino na nakakaramdam dyan? 10% were living comfortably and 3% were financially independent. 3% lamang po ang financially independent. So kung merong 100 na tao, 1,000 na gumraduate na estudyante, 30, tama ba, mat ko? 30 people lang po, tama ba? 30 people lang ang financial independent. Ang question then, what is the difference between the 27%, the 60%, the 10%, and the top 3%? And you probably already know the 20% that needed financial assistance had absolutely no goal-setting process. Yung 60% that living paycheck to paycheck, ibig sabihin po sa paycheck to paycheck, dumadaan lang ang sahod sa kamay niya, had survival goals. Ano yung survival goals? Paano makabayad ng kuryente next month? Anong pamalengke natin ngayon? Paano bayaran ng tuition fee ng mga bata? Survival goals. 10%, sorry, 10%, we're living comfortably, had general goals. So sila may goals eh. Kaya lang hindi nga lang specific. It's like, kung galing kang Ilocos, pwede mong sabihin, I'm going to Metro Manila. Parang ganon, general, right? It's like, what part of Metro Manila? And the top 3% that were financially independent had written out their goals and the steps required to reach them. Had written out their goals. So my friend, very simple lang po before we proceed. I want you to write down on your notes. Kung walang slot dyan, just on the cover page, write it boldly. How much you want to make specifically from a coaching business. Ano, papasok sa utak ko, hindi ko pa nga alam paano maging coach eh. Or papasok sa utak mo, I don't know. Gusto ko lang may pang-paload every day. Come on. Okay? Write it down. How much monthly? Per month po na income yan, ha?